Evening, everyone.
Hey, Willie.
Awesome. Want to make sure I can be heard for my new, got some different headsets, so I want to make sure I be heard before I mute myself out. All righty.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Mr. Hanks, change my name, please.
Ah, Mr. Champ.
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Live? Somebody please change my name. I don't want to be my brother today, tomorrow, or the day before.
You change it? Guys, if you are just joining us, make sure you do say where you're calling in from and what your name is, please.
Elta Raham, Lively Las Vegas.
Hey, Elta.
Hi, honey.
That's my hometown, but coming out of San Diego now. Michael.
Hey, Michael.
I'll switch
Hello.
Michael.
This is Lynette, Atlanta.
Welcome, Lynette.
Thank you. Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Good.
The champ is here, Alcoa, Tennessee, Aluminum Company of America.
Welcome, Mr. Terrence.
Prime time, Chris Morrow from Austin, Texas.
Welcome, Chris.
Joe from California.
Welcome, Joe.
Lance, Seattle.
Welcome, Lance.
Diane from Southwest Florida.
Welcome, Diane.
Matt Crush from Central Florida.
Welcome, Maddie.
Bryant from Northern New York.
Welcome, Brian.
Hey, Matt Crush, you might want to add your friend if you'd like.
I think she appears to be unavailable.
Load up the car and drive down. Everybody, when you come in, mute your call, please. After you say your name and where you're from. Thank you.
Okay, I don't know if I'm. Okay, chat. Oh my God.
Hi, this is Tara from New York.
Welcome, Tara.
Thank you.
Mr. Hanks, we do have 1 more minute left, and then we have a hard stop to get ready and get going.
Yes, sir. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect.
Bonita, also from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Welcome, Benita.
Thank you. Hey, Chris.
Hey there.
How you doing?
Very well. Thank you. Hope
That's
you are.
good. Oh, yes. Thank you.
Mhm.
Hello, this is Tuma Charles from Uganda, Africa. I welcome
Hello
you.
to moi.
Oh, yes, dear.
Good to have you, brother.
I'm good.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Chris, it is 1:02. Would you like me to lock the room right now or wait?
Yes, sir. That'll be fine.
Yep. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Room is locked.
All right.
Got
Well,
one person trying to get in.
Oops.
ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank everyone for taking time out of their busy day. So, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to each and every one of you. You have been invited here today to partake in a invitation-only presentation. So, buckle up, sit down, and get ready. We just want to thank you really from the bottom of our hearts for taking all of the time out of your busy schedule and your day to learn something that we are all very, very excited about. How many of you here like to help people? Raise your hands. How many people of you here would like to help other people make extra money? Raise your hand. See? How many of you here would like to make some extra money all while helping other people make extra money too? I'm going to raise both hands. All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Up2Give. Let's be different. The good news is that we are here today to talk about Up2Give. And we're here today to talk about helping other people. And I just want to say that this is one of the greatest things that we can do in the world, bar none. Now, helping other people, ladies and gentlemen, it's part of our chemical DNA. It's part of our very makeup. We were designed to help others. Okay. And we all do want to do that. Every single one of us wants to help others any way we can. And if we can help ourselves in the process, well, the way I see that is it's a win-win for everybody. We do this, ladies and gentlemen, through something we call philanthropy. Now, what is philanthropy? Many people will ask. You know what? I'm not going to give you a big clunky definition. I'm not going to, get all technical on you. I'm just going to tell you the simple, sweet, short version that I believe from the very depths of my heart. And that is that it's giving to help others. Okay? Giving to help others. So by making contributions to other people to promote a cause, well, that's one way that all of us can be philanthropic. So what's a cause? A cause is something that we're passionate about, okay? That we're creating funds to better a situation, a foundation, a person, a group of people, a charity, a school, a church, your neighbor down the road whose roof got damaged and he doesn't have insurance to cover it. Ladies and gentlemen, there are all kinds of causes. Just look around, okay? Every single one of us here today has a cause, even if you never realized it before. So causes, let's talk about causes for a second. Right now at Up2Give, we have 52,730 causes and we're growing daily. And I probably need to update that number already because it's probably out of date. What I did, ladies and gentlemen, was I went to Up2Give and I just picked 4 randomly just to kind of give people an idea of what a cause is, because I hear all the time, I don't have a cause. Sure you do. Let me show you. Okay. I picked recovery. Each and every single one of us can relate to recovery in some way. We've either recovered from an automobile accident, or maybe an outpatient surgery, or we've had someone in our family that is a recovering um, drug addict or alcoholic. You know what? There's no shame in any of that. The shame is in not getting help. But we can raise money for recovery causes. Human trafficking. Oh my goodness. This one really hits home, and there is no one on this planet, no one on this planet that I have spoken to that would not want to help raise money to stop human trafficking in the United States and across the globe. I mean, it's crazy. So then I picked homeless in America. And this is really sad to me, but a third of the homeless men in America are veterans. So why would you not want to, give to a cause that's going to help them financially and mentally and their health, and just give them some resources, right? And then last but not least, something I think all of us can relate to, hopefully because we've never been in that position, but because we feel it in our heart that it's necessary for us to help others in that position. And that's providing food for those that don't have the resources. And that's all around the globe. I mean, can you imagine? That's a huge cause. So I think that these four causes, ladies and gentlemen, really give people an eye-opening experience, a first-hand look at Up to Give and what we do. We highlight people's causes all around the globe and help them create contributions so that they can help further the benefits of their cause. And today, we're going to hear from one person who has been in Up to Give for a little while and has a cause and has written their cause and has received contributions for that cause. And so I asked them today if they would mind popping on this presentation and just answering a couple questions in testimony. Bethany, are you there?
I certainly am, Mr. Hanks. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for being here. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you and to everybody on the call. Thank you for coming and taking time out of your day.
We really appreciate you being here, Bethany. And so, Bethany, you've been on since I started the presentation, and you know that causes are everything to Up to Give. They're what Up to Give is all about, being philanthropic and creating causes that help people change the world one cause at a time. So I have a couple questions for you, Bethany. Number one, could you tell me, did you really know that you had a cause before you were introduced to Up to Give, or was this whole cause concept something new to you?
Actually, I had a cause, Chris. I was working on something actually for a couple of years. So when Up to Give came along, I had a heartbeat for it and I had a vehicle to push through and get money for my cause.
That is awesome. So, what I'm hearing you say is that you've always been philanthropic. And of course, the cause was not a new concept to you, but the vehicle about to give was, in fact, a new vehicle for you. Is that right?
Absolutely. It was, Chris,
Awesome.
and I'm very thankful and grateful for it.
Well, Bethany, if you would, I know we have people from all around the globe, but I'd like to highlight your cause, your specific cause. If you could give us a 1 minute version of what your cause is about, I'd be really grateful. I know that's 60 seconds doesn't seem like a long time, but I think you could pack a lot in there.
I can. I can. I'll talk fast. No, my cause is for a young pastor named Tumois, and he happens to be on the call today. He's part of Up to Give as well. And I met Tumois 2 years ago. Tumois was in a very desperate state at that time, down to the point with no food, no shoes, no soap. And during this time that I've been working with Tumois, we have been able to get him a phone, a computer, a printer, fresh, clean water, a website, a new, brand new home that is
wow.
walk of the village,
Oh,
and
wow.
kitchen, and he also has a drugstore that he has purchased, helping people. And, and Chris, this is just the beginning because we want to have a 150 child orphanage instead of a 21, and we want it self-sustainable. We want a medical facility there. What I'm working on right now is getting Tumwa a van because there's several deaths in the village just because people cannot get to the hospital. And Tumwa last week started his driver's training, and the next will be to get him that beautiful van.
Wow, what blessings. That's just amazing. So congratulations to both you and Timwa for being able to accomplish so many things in such a short period of time. Congratulations on that.
Oh, thank you. Well, I could, Tumwa he is an amazing individual and he has a heart for the Lord and he has a vision. He has a vision and I see that vision and I am so honored to work alongside of him.
Awesome. Thank you, Bethany, for that. Hey, I want to ask you something. All of us here at Up to Give, when we come on board, one of the things that we have to do is complete our cause.
Yes.
And, a lot of people feel a little intimidated or uncomfortable about that. Let me ask you a question. When you created your cause for Up to Give, the actual writing process and the back
Uh-huh.
office, did you find that easy or did you find that difficult to do?
Well, I found it quite easy, of course, because I had such a, wonderful cause that I had already been working for. But
Yes, ma'am.
I I was trying to do it from my head, and that was not working out so well for me. But when I got to my heart and my vision and my dream for what my cause was about, at that point, things just flowed. Just flowed.
Awesome.
So my
That's
advice,
beautiful. So what I'm hearing from you is that if you can connect to your heart and tap into that passion, then it's a breeze, huh?
absolutely, absolutely. The thinking part didn't work so well for me.
All right. Thanks, Bethany. Up to Give has done a really good job about keeping that streamlined and easy and smooth. I believe there's 4 steps. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. They walk you right through it and you're done.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's, something that is going to be really awesome for people that they have that 1, 2, 3, 4 step process. I love it.
Well, I want to thank you, Bethany, for taking the time out today to jump on here and just let these folks hear from someone who's really doing it. And I just have one more question. I'm not trying to be too personal. I don't want to get into your finances or anything, but just to kind of give the people on the call some idea. I know that your cause has been up and in the last couple months you've been receiving contributions. Can you give us some idea of approximately what that looks like in the last couple months?
Actually, Chris, it looks pretty amazing. I'm looking at between 1 and 1.5 BTC.
Wow. Congratulations. Now, for those folks that are looking it up to give, Bethany, I'm going to break that down a little bit, okay? Because a
Sure.
lot of people may not know how much a Bitcoin is, but right now, Bitcoin is in the 9,000 range, okay? So that's really good. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Bethany. I appreciate you being here. Have a
I
great day.
thank you too, Chris. Bye.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that causes is what Up to Give is all about. And you can see that the idea of a cause is something that is amazing. So, Jerry Lopez did a fantastic job when he came up with the global ecosystem called Up to Give. Now, what I really want to talk about right now is how we can help our causes even more. How can we benefit our causes more? At Up to Give, they built a model where people from around the world using a global ecosystem can come together and support one another's causes while benefiting from a culture of global giving. We call this the giving box. This has been designed so that you can increase your benefits towards your cause by getting in front of all those people around the world. I mean, how great is it that someone in 6 other countries can give to your cause that they never would have known about if they weren't part of Up2Give? The giving box is completely voluntary at Up2Give. I do want to stress that. It's completely voluntary. Now, if you choose to use it as a tool to benefit your cause, all you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, to activate your account is to put a little Bitcoin in there and share with 2 people that have a cause just as big as yours. That's really it. After that's completed, you have made your very first contribution to someone else's cause. That feels amazing. Congratulations. What's so special about giving? Wow, that's a really, really deep question, right? Well, when we give to others' causes, we have an opportunity to change the world one person at a time by giving to others and creating a culture of giving. Congratulations, everyone. You've just become a philanthropist, starting right where you are in life and allowing yourself to grow into the philanthropist you've always wanted to be. Now's our chance to change the world together, one cause at a time. Welcome to Up2Give. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank each and every one of you for being here today. For those of you who are interested in what you've heard and it resonates with you and you feel good about Up2Give, we want to invite you to stick around for just a few more minutes because we're going to go through a quick start training that will maximize the onboarding process as well as the giving box. So stick with us for a few more minutes. If this isn't for you, that's okay. You're free to go and you can revisit us another time. We'll welcome you with open arms. Thanks again. We're going to have a 2-minute break. Peter, if you would be so kind, please, sir, to set a timer. We'll be back with each and every one of you in 2 minutes. Thank you so much. Wow, 2 minutes goes by kind of quick, right? I hope that each and every one of you took the opportunity to go to the restroom, grab something to drink and pen and paper. And we want to welcome all of you to Up2Give's Fast Start and Giving Box training. Get ready to take the ride of your life. I want to introduce someone that is going to walk you through that training right now. This gentleman, some of you know, some of you don't, but he's a phenomenal father. He's a great leader. He's a giving heart person and just a fantastic friend. I've grown to really get to know this guy and I can't wait to shake his hand and hug his neck when I meet him in person. But without further ado, Mr. Peter Ohanian, are you there, sir?
Yes, I am, Mr. Hanks.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad you're here. I'd like for you to take these people through the getting started training, please.
Awesome. Awesome. So, guys, thank you for taking the time to be here. It is a pleasure to be here for all of you. My name is Peter Ohanian, and I have been with Up2Give since the beginning. And it is a really exciting time that we have here with our company. So, Mr. Skanks, can you please start with the next slide?
Yes, sir.
So, what is the first thing that you're going to do when you come to Up2Give and you're getting started training? The first thing you're going to do is you're going to join, right? So you're going to join Up2Give. You're going to sign up with the link provided by your sponsor, and that link is located in your back office. You're going to then fill in your name, email, phone number, select a username and password, and then activate your $32 monthly membership in BTC to corporate. The next step that you're going to do is you're going to purchase BTC through Cash App. Now, Cash App is only one of the ways that you can do it, but we have found that this has become a very easy and simplified and duplicatable way that can be given to the rest of the people so that they can follow the same method. So first things first, you're going to download Cash App on your phone. You're then going to watch the following YouTube video for instructions as provided here. You are then going to, once you have purchased your BTC, you'll be ready to activate your position. So your position will be active. So activation is your next thing that you do, guys. You complete your cause. How easy is your cause? Well, Ms. Gibbs talked about that and she explained how easy it is to do a cause. You complete your profile. It's as simple as actually putting in your address and a bunch of different things, but very easy to follow. Complete your 90-day commitment. Insert your BTC receiving wallet address in my giving box and activate your position with your 0.0025 BTC contributions. Follow the instructions in my giving box in your back office and you will be ready to roll. Next, you will qualify your position. Now that your position is active, the next step is to qualify your position. First, you will personally sponsor 2 active positions. They each make a 0.0025 contribution in BTC. Next, you will receive 0.0025 BTC from each of your 2 personals for a total of 0.005 BTC. All right, now you're moving to stage 1. Next, moving from ground zero to stage 1. Go to my giving box in your back office and click stage 1 button. View the cause. Open your personal BTC wallet to prepare to contribute 0.005 BTC. Enter or scan the QR code for the receiving wallet address provided in your back office and send 0.005 BTC. When the transaction is completed, the following message will show up. Your level 1 contribution has been made. Thank you. Woohoo! Your Up2Give journey is off to the races.
Thank you, Peter. I appreciate that. That's a great job. And really simple, smooth, and easy. Next up, we have a gentleman that I am extremely fond of. This gentleman makes me laugh on a daily basis. If there's a competition out there, you better pull your bootstraps up because he's going to be the one to put you to the test. He's going to make sure that each and every single one of you guys is doing your best because he means to win. Mr. Willie Fells, are you out there, brother?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
I can, loud and clear. And you're on vacation today, so a double thank you to you for joining us.
I'm on vacation, but isn't that why we do what we do, right? We can do it wherever we are in the world. And what better way to talk about giving and talk about Up2Give is from the beach, from poolside. I don't know a better time and a better opportunity to talk about it.
Well, Mr. Willie, I invited you on today for this presentation to talk to folks about the giving box, and I would be honored if you would give them that information now, sir.
Awesome. Let's change the world, one cause at a time. Now, the giving box. Up2Give is built a model where people around the world and the global ecosystem can come together, supporting one another's causes while benefiting from a culture of global giving. We call this the giving box. This has been designed so that you can increase your benefit towards your cause by getting in front of the people around the world. The giving box is completely voluntary at Up2Give. I want to say that one more time. The giving box is completely voluntary at Up2Give. If you choose to use this tool to benefit your cause, you simply activate your account with a 0.0025 in Bitcoin, which is approximately $25 if Bitcoin is at 10,000, and share with two people that have a cause too. This is your very, this is your very first contribution to someone's cause. Congratulations. You are headed on the right way. But let's talk about ground zero. Ground zero is where it all starts. This is your very entry point to the giving box itself. Getting people out of ground zero and into stage one is the most important part of the journey. And I cannot say that with more emphasis. I cannot say that enough, but to say it twice. Getting people out of ground zero and into stage one is the most important part of the journey because it allows people to benefit from the contributions being made in the global ecosystem through their cause. And that's why we're here, right? The higher you climb in the giving box, the more you and your cause benefits from all the stages. Each stage represents a certain amount of Bitcoin. The higher the stage, the greater the Bitcoin reward. Now, let's talk about take two with me. Even though we are in the global community line, and Up2Give has no compensation plan, the Giving Box, a tool that belongs to the community, gives us the ability to create contributions for ourselves and our causes. We know that when we take our two personals with us, we create greatness within the system itself. We also are guaranteeing that our two personals succeed and benefit from the full amount of the contributions on every stage. That's the whole point. Now, why wouldn't you want your two personals to succeed? Why not? So, we have something that we created very simple, and everyone can follow it. 248 duplicate. Now, what is 248 duplicate? First, you share with two people and help them in the ground zero as your two personals should. Uh-oh, lost my screen. There we go. Sorry, some technical difficulties.
Sorry about that, buddy. Someone
Oh, no,
called in
as
and
your
knocked
two
us
person.
off. I apologize.
Second, you help your two share with your two, each creating their two personals going into ground zero. This moves your two into stage one and creates 4 new ground zero. Then third, you help those 4 go out and share with 2 each, creating 2 personals each going into ground zero. That 4, 8, then duplicate it. Now, the 30 grid. 30 grid, what is that? A 30 grid is the term we use for a solid team foundation. It consists of 30 teammates. A foundation of 30 people you personally handpicked to work with that will turn around and do the exact same thing. And you may not know 30 people, but your 2 people may know 2 people, and your 2 people may know 2 people. Creating a community of folks that leave no one behind. You create a 30 grid by simply using that 2, 4, 8 duplicate model and going one step further. That one step looks like you help those 8 from 248 duplicate go out and share with 2 each, creating their 2 personals, each going into ground zero. Ground zero, this moves the previous 8 into stage 1 and creates 16 new ground zero members. Once you completed this, just simply do it all over again. 248 duplicate. Now, go out and give the gift of giving. Wouldn't we all want to give? Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Mr. Willie. And thank you, everyone, for taking the time to learn about Up2Give today. We're proud to have you here with us, and we want to welcome you to the family. As a disclaimer, we want to let you know that this is a new opportunity with minimum data. No income claims are allowed, and your success depends solely on you. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day.